This is Emmy. Today we're going to be finishing a couple of sketchbooks. They're mostly done, but there's a few pages that I just want to add a few more details to. The first one, I did this tone on tone. It's supposed to be plates, but they're not that great. So I'm just gonna kind of have fun with it and make them a little better. I'm using a Tombow pen. As usual, I cannot say the name of it. I'll link it down below. Alright, so I'm gonna add black details because I feel like black detail kind of make everything better. The jury's still out if this will work, but I have some colored pencils nearby too, if I need them. Alright, so I don't like that line, so I'm going to add a thicker line. On this one, just adding some circles with ink. And I'll probably go back to these and add colored pencil details. So I'm almost done with 2 sketchbooks, and so a sketchbook tour is coming soon. I don't really mind that one, but I might add just a couple of lines just to tie it together with the other ones. And I think on these I was just trying to layer using one wash of color with watercolor. And I made that really bad, so we're going to use the thick pen again. Well, I don't know that I can make it worse, so that's the good thing about this. Next, I'm going to start adding kind of like shadow details with this indigo pencil. Just kind of softly drawing lines around them. And I think I'm going to go in and add one more color of a detail just to make it a little more interesting. I guess if I was being perfectionist, I could have used a stencil or a compass. But they are so far from being circular, I think that would just make them worse. So I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add a hot pink. Alright, and from here, I think I'm going to add maybe a stripy background. Had more time to kill, I would turn it into a gingham background and color it in, but that would take forever. And I don't want to do that today. But I think adding the stripes, it makes it a little more intentional and doesn't seem like there's just plates floating. A lot of times when I don't like something, it's because I haven't spent enough time on it rather than it being bad. Sometimes it is just objectively bad, but for this one, I think it just needed more details. Alright, and I feel like that's a lot better and it makes me a lot happier. So the next page will be, it's these pebbles, and I don't know what I was thinking. It was fun to play with, and I just was kind of having fun filling in shapes and then filling in the background with kind of a dark color. but it's kind of boring, so I think I'm gonna add faces to some of them and just have fun with that. And this is where I'm leaving it at. I didn't want to do all of them. It was pretty fun. It's really hard to think of faces just right off the bat, like out of nowhere. So the next one I'm gonna do are the grids, and we did this in another video, but I figured it would be fun to add more details. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn each little grid into an illustration of its own. This is how it turned out. It was fun. Alright, and that's the end of this one. And this one, I have this page with a rainbow background. And this one I'm going to use a stencil and draw scallop shapes. And so I made this stencil myself using my Cricut, and I use it all the time. Alright, so I have those traced, and I'm going to add scallop details to each one. Turned out super fun. Alright, and the last one, I have two of them. So this one is red blobs. I'm gonna turn it into flowers. Alright, that is the flower one, and I have this one for leaf. And those are some ways to finish some unfinished sketchbook pages. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and subscribe. The final sketchbook tours will be coming up in a video soon, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching.